the things the world might need right now, it isn't another aspirational lifestyle blog from someone incredibly wealthy and then fresh from their mansion. And the trailer for the new company includes her doing some flower arranging and some baking, which, I mean, feminism wise is fresh out of Gilead, isn't it? Really, I want to be backing her up, but everything with this new business venture isn't screaming kind of anything other than kind of sanitized goop, really.
She made the announcement as she returned to Instagram after a year's break, and with the backing music we just heard there from I Wish You Love by the American jazz singer Nancy Wilson. Now, it's just kind of, there's lots of weird stuff going on with the royal family. So you've got Meghan sort of going back to being this kind of lifestyle influencer. We've got that weirdness with the photograph and Kate and all of this stuff. John, what do you make of all of this?
Well, let me be the first to clear up officially that Kate has not been abducted by aliens, because that is the first thing I feel like I should, on behalf of extraterrestrials.
She also wasn't the unknown at the Willy Wonka experience.
Yeah, that would have been a hell of a reveal, wouldn't it? That would have been, if only. No, it's just less exciting than that, isn't it? But the Meghan stuff, I mean, there are those who love Meghan, there are those who despise Meghan, there are those who like to get capital out of despising her even more than the people who despise her. And then there are people, and I have to, on this particular issue, I don't really care. I mean, it's just one of those things where, what we don't even know anything about. She's launched the website, but it gives basically no detail about what's in it, which is quite on brand for the royal family, not right now. But so maybe that's it. Maybe she is channeling their spirit. But as for what it is, they said they want their privacy. So I say, let's give them it.
I think the title is American Riviera Orchard.
Yeah, it sounds like a horse at the 2:30 at Chepstow. Yeah, it's not good.
Or a defunct record label. Yeah, just that sort of gentle folk music.
Yeah, a bit folksy. Jessica,
catalog of free. Free to use.
What do you think about all the shenanigans of the? What do you think of Meghan doing this? This new foray into. Actually, cooking. She might come on hoovering.
Oh yeah, can you imagine? Like Sierra some caviar on a Pringle with me. I'd love that, Meghan, if you're listening, Meg. I think it's really, I'm tickled by how many people have incredibly strong feelings about her. I don't. I'm also entertained by the fact that the main headline seems to be that she's got a blue tick on Instagram. I know that doesn't count for much because I've got one. I mean, I think if it does all boil down to the sort of irony of saying, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Buy my napkins, yeah. I don't, it's too comical, isn't it, really? As if of all the things the world might need right now, it isn't another aspirational lifestyle blog from someone incredibly wealthy and then fresh from their mansion. And the trailer for the new company includes her doing some flower arranging and some baking, which, I mean, feminism wise is fresh out of Gilead, isn't it? Really, I want to be backing her up, but everything with this new business venture isn't screaming kind of anything other than kind of sanitized goop, really.
I was totally thinking about Goop, which is the Gwyneth Paltrow brand that sells some amazing and questionable things like specially scented candles. Let's not go into that. Now, Lisa very much agrees with you, Jessica. She's just messaging saying that Meghan Markle advert sounds like a 1950s throwback aimed at Stepford wives. It's a bit trad wifey, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not ideal.
It's not ideal in a country which is rowing back abortion rights, and so it's not ideal. But it is funny how and just what are your thoughts as well on the great photoshopping debacle? I mean, I'm not going to be a hypocrite here. I've not put an unfiltered picture of myself up on the internet since about 2015, so I'm not saying anything about this. I actually felt a bit sorry for Kate. Joe, why was she the one made to put out an apology? She just did a bit of bad photoshopping.
Now, you see, this is a story.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
The Kate Gate thing, because it is astonishing that we're looking at a picture of a family as if it's like Trotsky being taken out of a photo with Stalin. The whole thing is brilliant because of the sheer lengths to which people have gone to find these conspiracies. When, it's probably they've just amalgamated a few photos to find the best one of each kid. It's not that much. But the fact that she has been out of the public eye allows everything to spread like wildfire. But I did get involved in this because I just asked one of the AI platforms to create a picture of Kate and see what happened, and I posted that and it went viral. And it was brilliant because it had Kate had 3 legs, it had the wrong number of children, 2 of the children had sort of weirdly morphed into each other, and Princess Charlotte looked like something out of Child's Play. And I said, what's the problem?
That's next year's Christmas card sorted, right?
Exactly. Well, it's better than that Tony Blair and Sherry Blair one. That really is good.
That picture's so funny, Joe. I actually did an event with Tony Blair and we took a picture together, and I'm not meaning to, I'm almost mimicking like that famous, and all these people are trolling me going, why are you like recreating that like cringe picture? Jess, what did you think about Kate Gate, as it's known?
I felt really sorry for I'm on the same page as John. Like I don't post filtered pictures of me, but I just think who cares? I understand why the press needs a right of recall on stuff where it turns out it has seriously misrepresented the facts. But actually, getting rid of someone's red eye and someone else's slight squint and making a cuff a bit shorter, like it's hardly like you've pretended. I don't know. I just think it's silliness. I couldn't bring myself to get involved. But I love anything like that from a comedian's point of view. Saying, "Oh, here we go. That's the next couple of days sorted." Like it's just everybody was doing such funny versions of that photo. Yeah. So I enjoyed the backlash, but
the memery is very good.
But the memery came after the photo agency said kill the photo, which is the big irony. They turned
that photo into a zombie.
Yeah. It's like the Barbara Streisand effect, right? In terms of also the language is so extreme. Kill this. Like I was like, wow, this is like quite extreme. Like, kill this photo. It's just a bit of bad filtering. That's all.
This looks very much to be a kind of lifestyle brand, a bit like Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop. So when you sign up, you can put your email in. You're going to get newsletters. You can tick a box to say you want to be updated on any kind of products that are coming up, and all that sort of stuff. So it looks like a way in which Meghan can reposition herself as some kind of wholesome lifestyle guru. She had that kind of blog, if you remember, ages ago called The Tig before she started dating Prince Harry. And I think she was very reluctant to give that up. It was all about recipes and travel tips and all that sort of stuff, bit of fashion in there. And I think this is her way, 4 years on, of trying to kind of relaunch herself. And perhaps there'll be a cookery show, we're told. It's been reported that her Netflix deal for this last year that she has the deal might include some sort of cookery show to launch the whole project. So I think it's a kind of watch this space moment for merchandising the Sussexes.
Well, it's an interesting timing because she said just last week that she was keeping her distance from social media. So it's strange because, or is this a kind of like slightly at one remove? She's not really throwing herself back into it.
Well, that's it, wasn't it? At South by Southwest Festival last week, we heard about the perils of social media, and she spoke at length about, how she didn't want to get back embroiled with that. And she's spoken about the dangers of social media, but perhaps when you're using it for business, it's seen as something different rather than putting yourself out there. But the way in which these kind of lifestyle gurus work and the way in which they become super successful and very, very rich, in the likes of Martha Stewart, Gwyneth Paltrow and Joanna Gaines in the US, is by kind of giving a bit of an insight into your own kind of life, although presumably a very kind of manufactured, curated version of your life that people buying those products want to buy into. So the candles and the napkins and the marmalade apparently has even been trademarked under Meghan's new venture. But that makes you think that she's going to be then giving some more detail about her life with Prince Harry. And it's that really kind of takes these products from just being a kind of a shop window to being a kind of a lifestyle brand you buy into because you want that lifestyle.
Yeah, and I guess that might be their opportunity to earn the big bucks that have so far eluded them.